Right, I thought I'd do a cash and cook video on the doggy I caught the other day. Now, before anyone complains saying it's undersized, the minimum size in southern UK for dogfish is 15 inches or 38 centimetres. So, as you can see, he is in size. Yes, it is a small one, but it's enough for a meal for me. And I really like dogfish, it's very tasty. So, what you'll need is a sharp knife, possibly something to sharpen it with, because their skin is very rough and does blunt it. That's the reason I used to use it as sandpaper. And you'll want a pair of pliers. And the first thing you need to do is remove all the fins. This is already gutted. I did gut it on the beach after I caught it. Doesn't matter too much if you take the belly fat off, or the belly cavity, because there's not much meat on it anyway. If you live close to the sea, which unfortunately I don't, all these bits and the head would make good crab pot bait. Unfortunately, I'm a 2-hour drive away from the beach, so it just goes in the bin for me. Rather than trying to take the entire tail fins off, because I'll lock the tail off about here, you're not exactly losing any meat. So now behind the head, I'm going to make 2 cuts, just through the skin, just behind the gills to about here, without cutting too far into the meat. Just before I do that, sharpen my knife a little bit. Light. A bit deep there, but we can work with that. So chopping right down so it's come through, all the way through the skin to the edge. And then just under the skin, you want to cut a little flap. So you're not into the meat. Hopefully you can see this and your head's not in the way. There we go. Got a flap there, just where your pliers come in. What you need to do is just grip the skin with the pliers, hold the head, and peel. Yeah, broke off there, but we got about halfway. So re-grip. Oh, it's quite a bit of effort to do these, considering they're small. Oh. Would be a lot easier if I got a board with a nail in it, to be honest. You'd have something to pull against, rather than just holding the head. can feel the head's about to pop off. So, yeah. To make a few cuts and try and make it a bit easier. Yeah, and just trying to cut through just the skin and not, so you don't waste any meat. Let's see if this works. Kind of. Grab the other side. That's most of it. There we go. As you can see, that's all your skin off. So now what you want to do, lop the head off, and then about where the belly cavity ends, chop them in half. And what we need to do now is to get the cartilage out the middle. As you can see, you've only got a little bit of cartilage, no other bones. So we'll go in. What are you doing? Just run your knife at a slight angle so it runs along that cartilage. There's one. Same again on the other side. Two bits of meat, and then all you're left with is the cartilage. There's a little bit of meat on it, but not much worth worrying about. The tail I find is even easier than it is to do the belly section. Again, exactly the same, just that thin bit of cartilage. Get your knife on the edge. And just follow it down with the blade. One side. Yeah, just the cartilage again. What that does leave. It was a small dogfish. Not a huge one weight, but that's enough for a meal for me. But I'm going to fry that up with some garlic and butter, and I think I've got some mussels in the freezer. So we'll see in a minute. Right, so we've got some rice cooked. Preheated frying pan with basically just some butter and garlic in it. I'll chop the doggy up into little pieces. Bear in mind, I'm not actually a chef. My other half is, luckily, so this is just something I'm doing that it's going to be nice for me dinner. So, chop that up into little bits. I've also got a load of mussels out the freezer that's pre-cooked, just for a bit more to go with it. Already cooked some rice, a few minutes of frying this up. The muscles are pre-cut, you just need warming up, and the doggy doesn't take long, especially when it's these small slices. Smells delicious anyway. So hopefully on some future catch and cook videos I'll get the missus cooking, because being a chef she can do it a lot better than I do. Try a bit of doggy. Oh, that's good. So nothing amazing, but a nice good tasty meal that I'm going to thoroughly enjoy. Until next time.